I'm Nikhil Jain from Sanicon Sustainability Solutions. We work in the domain of water sustainability. So what we do in the water sustainability is basically create an ecosystem wherein we are able to create a natural based solutions which is able to take care of the flooding mitigation, which is able to take care of the climate change, which is able to take care of the restoration of urban biodiversity, which is also able to provide a safe and secure access for the people, let's say elderly, or let's say we are talking about kids, so that they can move through those designated areas, which is also called as non-motorized transport corridor. Now these NMTs are the one which are microclimate controlled, which means it is going to be lush with the vegetation and would be having a temperature which is going to be much more conducive for both the age groups to use at comfort while experiencing even the extreme of the weathers. So even if it is going to be 45, 48 outside, the temperature in these corridors are going to be somewhat more pleasing for them to utilize it, so that they don't have to use a four-wheeler in order to ply for a short distances. So that's what we do. Very first thing which occurred to me was that the awareness level for the students over here is much more up to date. They are not looking out for, I should say, they are not in some dark zone. They are not bereft of ideas whenever we are talking about any kind of inventive with them. For instance, this morning when we were talking about the financial investment, we were very pleased to find that almost 4-5 students were already having a demat account, which is something what brings them up to date for the current realities of what we are having over here. Not only that, I also found that whenever we are talking about a certain initiatives, they are coming forward to come with the ideas and they are sharing their problems as well, the challenges that they are facing. And as I believe, if they are facing challenges, it shows the intent that they want to deliver. The only person who doesn't face challenges is who doesn't want to deliver. So overall, a positive experience. Fortunately, unfortunately, what we have currently is relevant, valid. However, I am also of the perspective that we are somehow lacking the intent and zeal to make the Bharatiya, the Indians, as the leader of the world. What I have often found is that the curriculum has been designed to machine produce the individual, or I should say maybe to produce efficient clerks day in, day out, who when are going to be accorded a certain task, they would be very efficient in following the instruction, delivering it, and then next day again follow the instruction and deliver it. That is what I feel is a bane of the Indian education system. In Rishihood, the advantage which I see over there is there have been a kind of a contemplation, a thought process, a question which has been asked to the students. What is the reason for them to doing it, a particular thing, a particular way? So that is what is making it a lot more different, because once you start discovering the intent behind doing a particular task, that is what differentiates between as a leader and as someone who is just being brainwashed into mass producing something. So that's what the difference is. It's very heartening to see that we are actually talking about global as a playground. Quite often I have shared that while thinking too much on the native level, local level, trying to find out the issues, the problem, the challenges which are associated with this, the ecosystem that we are having locally, we create too many issues for us while executing. We are somehow berefting ourselves of the confidence, of the surety, what we can deliver and where we are at the world stage. The moment we talk about a global scale, not only we are going to be aware of where exactly we stand and I'm more than confident we are for sure amongst the front runners in the world today. But this also makes sure is that no more we are bound by the myopic vision of a particular geography. Rather, we are thinking about a global challenges which nonetheless is also affecting us. So that's where I feel is going to make a difference. The very first advice, rather, I won't use the word advice. Advice is very a kind of a sermon kind of a word, as if you are coming from maybe at some authority and you are the only absolute authority and asking the students to do this in that way. No, that's not the word I would like to do. So I would rather say maybe what I feel the very first thing that they should be doing is the intent should be defined very clearly. What they are doing, why they are doing, and what is it that they are going to make a difference while doing a particular task. The moment they start discovering it, and that is what ultimately the Gurukul Paddhati was. What was the first thing? You were asked to discover yourself first before doing anything else. And so that is what my learning has been. First, discover why you are doing it and why you are the way you are.